Power up.
Hello everybody, I'm Artillery J and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last week we missed an episode, guys, and I do apologize. I was feeling a bit under the weather. Feeling quite better now, but yeah, I just was not feeling up to recording anything, or being on camera for that matter. So yeah, we are feeling significantly better than we were, but yeah, I do apologize. So either way, we are here in camp, and last episode we had just about finished up Act 2. So what we need to do at this point is leave camp. Um, we should be fully rested because we did have a couple of long rests right at the end of last episode. If you missed that episode, go back and watch it, guys. There's a lot that happened story-wise, so...
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Okay. And we are officially in Act 3 now. So, yeah, go back and watch last episode if you missed it. What we need to do at this point is head forward, and there's going to be a kid that we got to talk to. It's a rogue's morsel there.
Will be watching, no doubt.
I think there's a backpack up here.
We should do what we can to find them.
Backpack.
What they know could help us.
Oh, I thought it was right here. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. The rest of that stuff can stay there. Oh, the backpack's right there. Actually, I want the backpack itself, so... I'm going to go ahead and just... Can I just drop it from here? Of course not. Pick up an add to wares. Add to wares. Add to wares, and then pick up the backpack. There we go. Another backpack here, which is empty. We'll go ahead and pick that guy up. I'm trying to read that. Appreciably cared for boots. And a sack. Alright. I'm pretty sure that that's all that I really care about right here. Let's go ahead and head down this way. Waypoint discovered. Very cool. Alright, this is the kid that we need to talk to.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
I'm gonna say, where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though.
You must be hungry, take some food is what I'm going to say, but let's read the other options. I don't know where your mom is, but here, take a few coin. It sounds like your mom is probably dead. Let's find the nearest temple, little one. They can help you, I'm sure, or leave. I'm going to say 2. And we'll feed the child.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I hope so, kid. Alright, what do you have to say, Minthara?
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
I agree they should offer them shelter from the danger that is coming. I'm surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need. They're not the city's responsibility. The patriarchs have right to turn away anyone they wish. I'm going to go with 1.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
Alright. Are you suggesting they be used as slaves? It's only fair that they should earn their keep. They'd be better off seeking help elsewhere if all they can hope for here is to die in Baldur's Gate. I think 2. It is only fair that they earn their keep.
And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
So like indentured servants. Yeah, that always works out so well for our peoples. Okay, so we're going to head southeast, and there is going to be, god damn it, I keep hitting the wrong key. Southeast, and we're looking for X40. So X40 is this way. And Y negative 141. So it's going to be this way for sure. And then straight this way. Ah, my camera's stuck. Ah, stop. I may have to go around here like this. Negative 141 is way the hell out here, though. Maybe I have to go this way. I could see that being a thing. Gotta go up and around. Through this little barn area, I guess.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
I'm
doing my job. You can win the shop elsewhere. Now, are you going to clear off or not?
Was literally just walking by. Clearing off now. Wasn't really trying to get up in your business, buddy. Literally just trying to get around this building. Well, how the fuck do I get over there? It doesn't look like this could possibly be the right way. Unless I have to go up. Oh, I better. Yeah, I gotta go up this way. It's right here. What the hell? Okay, so this is where I need to go.
Seems simple enough.
And we're just gonna head on inside here.
I saw this ox fleeing from the grove while we were brutalizing the inhabitants.
While we were brutalizing the inhabitants. Thanks, Minthara. Hold monster. I bite. Ooh, that doesn't seem like it would feel very good. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth. Jesus Christ. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. That does not sound fun at all. I will take all. Thank you very much. And let's go ahead and just close this door. And I'm going to switch to my good friend Shadowheart. I'm going to have her come over right here. Shut the door, and then come over here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just attack.
No, incapable.
It's not what I wanted to do. There we go. We're just gonna kill this thing.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite
same.
All right. Now, step out of the acid, or back into it. I'm going to go ahead and give this Shapeshifter's Boomerang, while shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. That's going to go to Wade. Hat of Fire Acuity. That can just go to camp. Camp. Okay, cool. So, little sludge monster here. Let's go ahead and get out of here so that we're not standing in this acid. And we'll switch back to Wade.
So that's progress.
Alright, cool. So that's done. Let's go ahead. Whispering Promise we will remove. And then I will equip this guy here. And then this can go to camp. Never using that again. Alright, I'll send this gold to camp too. Cool. Now, I actually am going to separate Wade from the rest of the party. Oh, sheesh. I'm going to send everybody else to camp. Let's go ahead and
My faith protects me.
do that. Go to camp. Then swap back over to Wade. Alright, he should be by himself now. Yes. Alright, we need to go talk to someone. They're a shopkeep. I need to figure out where the hell they are, though. I think they might be right, like, in this area here. That guy.
Very well.
That guy. Gotta send Shadowheart at least to camp because he doesn't like Shadowheart and won't do business with me otherwise.
I
So.
took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
You're kind of a
These
dick.
wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
For some coin, of course. I don't care about what he has to say. We're just gonna trade. Okay, so I need to get from him. Where is it? The Hell Rider Longbow. Right there. Where's right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, of course, all my gold is in camp. Son of a bitch.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
Let's switch over to Minthara, and I'm going to have her send some gold to Wade. It's probably the easiest way to do it, I think. Split item. I'm just going to take that much. Send to Wade. Okay. And then back to Wade. It's a cheese way to do it, but it works. Alright, so now that, add wares, balance offer. Anything else in here that I want? Not really. Barter. Enjoy your gold. I'll charitable.
Charity is a luxury. Fickle occasional gestures from guilty hearts. I run a business. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items. Even cremation urns. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Detect thoughts. Sure. Got a -1 for intelligence, but a +4 for the warped headband, and then we get guidance and 24.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up?
Have an acquaintance you might be more willing to work with or to deal with. Her name is Shadowheart. So you buy their heirlooms and valuables at a low rate. Genius. I applaud you. You're taking advantage of the desperate. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring? Sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look? Leave.
These can't stay here in Rivington.
Okay.
We're a danger to all of us.
You've got diseases.
So
Back off and return to your homes.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to Rivington. Okay. And then I will swap back to Minthara and leave camp. And then I will link everybody back up. Alright. Swap back to Wade. And we're going to travel to X3, Y -30, but we need to avoid this house. So X3, Y -30 is in this direction. So we'll go that way. Nice circus cage there. Wait, is that the dude that plucked out my eyeball? No, she's a regular citizen. I was about to say, this motherfucker just hanging out. Okay.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
-30. I think it's right here. We gonna find out. There's a shopkeep with a weird name. Hey, that's the one. No idea how to say that. She's Dragonborn, so that's just a Dragonborn name.
Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
And she's gold Dragonborn. Very adorable. Tone down the excitement, will you? You're giving me a headache. Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to buy the sled board. Should be that guy there. Let's go ahead and swap to that. Wait. Oh, that's what I need to switch. Right there. Sled board. Over. Okay, and that'll be for Wade, and then the Elven Chain. Do not have enough money. Okay.
Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want to buy? You know where I am. But
Switch to Minthara. Separate her from the group. Have her go to camp. This is the problem with putting all of your gold in camp. Split item. we'll go with that. That'll be over 5,000 total. Send this over to Wade. Leave camp. Alright. Rejoin the party. Oh no. Swap back to Wade. Oops. Just left conversation, I guess.
Want a dagger? Or a bow?
Okay.
Need more arrows? Oh, yay!
Alright, chill out. The Elven Chain is what we were going for. Let's go ahead and balance that offer. And barter. Okay. I could probably go get some stuff from my camp to sell. Let me go ahead and do that and get all of my gold back, as well as all those arrows. So, okay, so I actually went and I went back to the other vendor with just Wade, and I sold a bunch of other stuff from my camp. I actually sold quite a bit from camp, which is nice. Kind of cleared that out a little bit, which is essentially what we wanted to do. So we're gonna exit shop, and we're gonna continue north.
What do you remember?
Whoop, wrong. Gosh dang it! There we go. We're gonna continue north up here to like right here.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Come on, people. There you go. All right. So right here, it splits this way and this way. I'm going to separate Asterion. And I'm gonna send Asterion down this way by itself. Do a little stupid autosave. Do a little bit of solo questing with the my little vampire buddy here. All right, so let's go ahead and we safety saved. He's gonna go down this hill. Quite a ways down here, actually.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
It's a lot of random dialogue in my brain here. Alright, we're going to cross over this little bridge here. This ship is a good marker. We're coming across here. Alright. Alright. And so there's this little foggy area here with a whole bunch of traps in it. So let's check this guy real quick.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of traps, but having accepted the worm last episode, all of our characters got a new permanent ability, and that ability is fly. So I can yoink right over top of all of these traps without having to worry about it. Send a camp. Send a camp. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Like, I've got so much crap already. And we can just go ahead and fly again. Just yoink right over there. There's another fresh corpse here. Alright. There's this guy right here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just attack him. Quick 200 experience. Why not? Right? I'm just going to take all of this and send to camp. Alright. Hitting the wrong keys here. Alright. And then fly to here. Hopefully not land on a trap. Oh no.
That ship was Dr. Moonrise. What's it doing here?
What's it doing here? Alright, so we're going to go into sneaky mode. And I'm going to quick save. And I'm going to heal because that really kicked my ass going through there. I was still somehow hitting traps, so. Alright, so we're going to fly to here.
Radio not.
And then I'm just going to fly right up on the ship. Right there. And somehow we stay in sneak mode while flying, so let's go ahead and read this. Why not? A ship's manifest amidst the mundane goods. A specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those God's mad bastards, and I won't for you either. Okay. So was that trying to tell me that I shouldn't have stolen those? Let's go ahead and fly again over to here. And then fly again up to here.
Just like old times.
And come right over here. Just so I'm kind of out of the way. And then we will... boom. Teleport right back to Rivington. Alright. Alright. Now I'm going to decrouch with him.
On my way.
And I'm just going to basically link him back up with the rest of the party. And we can also do a quick little heal. Quick little cheaty heal there. Alright. And then once back with the rest of the party, I'm going to go ahead and swap over to, let's see here. Oh shit. God damn it. I missed something while I was over there. Okay, god damn it. I gotta go back. Back through all these traps again. Wait, was there a waypoint over here somewhere? No, of course not. Well, fuck. Just go ahead and click right there. I was surprised it let me click all the way over there. I mean, I'm glad that it did. There was one other thing that I needed to do while I was there, and I completely forgot, because I wasn't looking at my little guide that I made over here. And if you're curious, if this is your first time watching any of these videos, the guide that I'm using, I basically watched the YouTuber Swole Benji. He's got a 3-part series on the best playthrough of this, like to become OP. And basically I watched that and I made a Google Doc highlighting all of the steps that he took. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right there. And we're just going to fly just as quick as we can right around all of this stuff. Alright, we were able to get past there without invoking the wrath of those electric thingies. Alright, so we're going to fly back over here again. Right to there. And we're going to sneak around this way. Right around here. Safety save. I'm just going to bring this right over here. Out of their cone of view. So that I can yoink that. And we'll just come back right over here. And I'm going to hit a camp. Probably the easiest way to do it. And then I'm going to go back to Rivington. Alright. Alright, cool. So now we got 3 new parasites. I looked up and I saw the 2 on my parasites and I was like, shit, I missed one. Alright. And we're just gonna, same as before, we're gonna go all the way over here back to the party. This whole situation stinks. I got some cold coffee here. It's been sitting here for like 2 hours while I've been doing stuff. Kind of forgot it was there, to be honest. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to switch to Wade, and I'm going to click on Worms with him. He is going to learn Luck of the Far Realms, right there. And Illithid Expertise. Alright. And then Minthara is going to learn
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him, please.
Should be learning Freecast with her, but I'm not seeing it.
We have the Duke's full support.
Maybe I've already got it somehow. Oh, I did already get it with her. Interesting. Okay. He's got Freecast. Huh. Okay. Well, I've got an extra worm. I'll figure out what I need to use that on here in a little bit. But we're going to go back to Asterion because he's got some more solo work he needs to do. Go ahead and just click there so that I know where I'm at on my little guide. I have him go this way this time. And I'm just going to have him fly to right here. There's this little cave here.
Suspiciously small footprints.
Alright, and then we'll just go on right on in. Alright, I'm going to climb this rock. Okay, and then I'm heading basically all the way in here to right here. I'll get stopped though on the way.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
And that's why we do the things that we do. Because doing something way earlier opened up a small little quest right here for us to talk to Wolburn Bongle that we rescued from the prison in Moonrise. That was a few episodes back.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time
Do you see my
thinking
face?
of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope.
Okay, so I'm just going to say I'm with you. The other options are Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down. Or this is your fight, not mine. I'm going to go with one.
Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. Not while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
It's good emotion in the voice acting of his character. I really appreciate the hard work that was put on that. Cheer up, Woolburn. We're here to help. Personally, I put a lot of blame on Gortash. Well, I put the blame on the Gondians. Perhaps the Gondians were infected with a tadpole. I'm going to go with one.
I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons.
How do we stop them? I'm not scared of dragons or Steel Watchers. I'm sneaky. I'll keep clear of them. I'm going to go with one again.
By hitting the Gondians. Hard. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan? The city's not exactly safe for me either, or maybe I can help. I'm going to go with one.
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility.
Did you name it Gale?
Boom. Problem solved.
Okay. Rogue, which is what we're going to go with. Sneak in, place the bomb, sneak out, bang. Seems simple enough. 2, maybe the Gondians are victims, not oppressors. Or 3, also Rogue. This plan seems a bit loud for my liking. Messy, too. We're going with 1, because we want that bomb.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Okay, so we got that. I'm going to go ahead because this item is actually kind of heavy wherever it went. Right there. Yeah, 16 pounds. We're going to go ahead and send that over to Mr. Wade. Also, I'm going to go ahead and sort my inventory so it's a little easier to negotiate. We're going to exit this cave. Back the same way that we came. Ugh. Exit cave. Mollywog trumpet. Alright, and then we're going to enter sneak mode. Drop a quick safety save. We're going to head north. And basically I'm going to come around here. This fly ability is so helpful. Because we can do this. And we can do this. We can do this. And get right up here. Why not another quick fly right over to here? Alright. Hit O to go back into normal mode. Alright. Make sure that we are in fact in sneak mode. We're going to lockpick this door. Guidance just for the hell of it. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, let's go ahead and see, that's why we safety save. We'll add our guidance. Alright, that time we got a crit success instead of a crit fail. Alright, we're going to enter. Before we do, let's go ahead and equip my gloves of thievery. Wait, no. I want gloves of archery. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing it so good. I was missing an ability there. I need to make sure that I've got the correct bow equipped first. So that was one of the problems with the first go. Alright. Do another quick save. Alright, I'm going to disengage. I'm going to move forward just a hair. Disengage again. I'm going to use visibility. Disengage. And then holding control and just shoot away. Alright, we got it. Yay. That's what we wanted to do. Alright, now we'll talk to her.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Okay. So I'm gonna say one. This will all be ones again, just like the last conversation. But that thing could have killed you, and you're musing on its beauty. Your client is dead. I thought you'd be more upset. One word: yuck. They are beautiful indeed, and most lethal. We're gonna go with one.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
The creature aroused you, didn't it? That thing turned you on? Disgusting. Well then, I'm glad you're safe. Or leave. We're gonna go with one again.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
What did you have in mind? I'm not interested in sex, but thanks. You could just give me a few coins instead. We're gonna go with one again.
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Close your eyes and listen. I don't know about this, or I think I'll excuse myself. Gonna close my eyelids and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
And then this doesn't really matter, but revered, contented, powerful, rich, safe. I think we're done here. I'm just going to go with 1.
You are more than revered. You are worshipped. An epic sung by the bards. A legend known to the scholars. A god among mortals. When the hosts of the plains raise their voices in harmony, it is your name they sing, and your grace they seek.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Okay, so, that got me some experience, but it also gets a buff for Asterion. Rapture affected entity has a plus 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the next long rest. If everything goes as it should, we shouldn't be long resting anymore the rest of the game, because we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that buff. Okay, so let's go ahead and just loot the Mind Flayer, or Fist Jara, if you will. That can just go to camp. Alright, so we're going to enter this little bathroom area here. And there should be this here, this admission pass. Let's go ahead and read it. Why not? This pass grants access for bearer and entourage to Worms Rock Audience Hall for the ceremony of Lord Gortash's elevation to Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Gortash has been crowned Archduke.
And we'll go ahead and pick it up.
Maybe we should get to Worms Rock and crash that party.
And then there's also going to be over here a key.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna snatch that up real quick. Okay. And then we can just unlock this door.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Oh, for a skeleton key. Alright, cool. I'm also going to quick save because I don't ever want to have to do that again. And we can open this door. Doesn't really matter. We could have just went back the way that we came, but we'll just fly back down with the rest of the party here. And we'll link back up. Yay. Alright. Now we're going to break Wade off from the party. And we're going to have him head north. He's going to go north to -7, 133.
I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
To pleasure your fine maiden, to feel her fingers grip yours.
Is he ever gonna move? Oh, I think he started, but the game auto-saved and it stopped him from walking. Alright. And we're looking for probably in here. If I had to guess. Where the hell is he going? Dude. That's not who I want to talk to. Open this door. Step outside. Why are you going all... Stop. My dude. What the fuck, bro?
How about we settle
Citizen. Blackboard. Well, for one thing, I'm on the wrong floor. I need to be down. I need to be down here. I'm not sure why that kept happening.
Welcome to Danthilon's dance.
Alright, this is who I want to talk to. Jesus Christ.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Okay. We're going to buy the Cloak of Displacement. Should be this one. Yep. Cloak of Displacement. And we're going to buy the Horns of the Berserker. I think that's a helmet. Yep. Horns of the Berserker. Balance offer. And what is this? I will take that, actually. Order. There we go. Alright.
Father bless you.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to have him go ahead and equip this cloak. And then this cloak is going to go ahead and go to Minthara. Alright, and then the Vivacious Cloak can go to camp. And then this is going to go on to Shadowheart. And then this is going to go to camp. Alright, that's a cool looking helmet there. Yeah. Room powered bomb. Okay, cool. So that's all of that. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and gonna go ahead and switch over to Asterion. I'm going to separate him from the party again. And I'm going to have him come up this way. I will swap back to Wade. I'm going to have him go back with the rest of the party. If I can stop getting stuck on weird shit. Jesus Christ. This way, please. Holy fucking shit.
Very well.
There we go.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
It was hard getting that to go. There. Alright. So he's back in the party. And then we'll swap over to Asterion. And with Asterion, I'm going to go ahead and quick save. And then I'm going to like save game. We're going to create a new save file. This one is going to be called 06 17 2025. Alright. And we're going to end the episode here, guys. Next episode, we'll pick it back up with Asterion right here. I need to write more of the guide out. I've not finished writing it past this point, so... man, I wish everybody would shut the fuck up. Let me just go ahead and click out of game so that we don't have to hear all the dialogue. Yeah, so we'll pick it back up here next episode. And move forward. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and ring that notification bell for notifications of new videos as they are released. If you'd like to support me and support this channel, click on the link down in the description to buy me a cup of coffee. I would certainly appreciate it. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Later.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for watching.